This pitcher took a line drive to the ribcage and now is heading to the World Series. Blake Treinen is often considered a sorcerer when it comes to pitching, throwing 100-mile-an-hour bowling ball sinkers, as well as a slider that gets unnatural amounts of break. He's having one of his best seasons at the ripe age of 36 years old, having a 1 ERA throughout the season with a whip under 1 and a 1 ERA this postseason so far. He stands at 6'5", 225 pounds, and today we're going to be breaking down his mechanics. So let's get into it. Obviously, he's a large human being, and he's been closing out games for the Dodgers as recently as last night. He's been doing a phenomenal job, and he has excellent stuff. Always has, and has been one of the best pitchers over the last 10 years to man the bullpen. So as you see here, pretty basic. Everything you're going to see, he looks like he's not even throwing the ball. Like, he looks like he's playing catch in the backyard. There's not a lot to his throw. Just a simple leg lift. Hardly even sits into his back leg. Very minimal. And then he sort of just brings his arm up and fires. Not even a lot of extension, anything like that. The only person I can find that's similar to his mechanics is a college arm named Nate Snead. He just won the World Series with the Tennessee Vols in 2024. So when you look at his mechanics, you'd probably wonder, how does he throw 100 miles an hour? Well, first off, he's 6'5" and 225 pounds. So that alone helps a large amount of the way. And then I like to use this analogy that certain humans are different types of springs. So when you look at a person like Yoshinobu Yamamoto, he's a little spring, so he needs to get into deeper ranges and get pressed harder to get that same sort of snap. Where when you look at someone like Brustar Graterol, he's more of like a big spring, where you press down on it a little bit and it's going to snap right back up. Blake Treinen is much more similar to Graterol in that regard. He's more of like a bigger spring kind of guy. He doesn't need to get into deep positions to get the same kind of output that you need to apply force on the ball, like someone like Yamamoto would need to do. So that's why you get this as a byproduct. And he has a very good front leg. Don't knock him there. He just doesn't get a ton of separation, as you see right here. But his front leg is phenomenal. And he just gets good extension. The ball comes through, heads on a pin, and he just comes down and through like that. It'll be fun to watch him in the World Series. He's been a legend. I have a lot of respect for this guy, and everything about him, he's just great.